Hello, everybody, and welcome to the latest edition of 4.0 and Below, where the good, the fair, and the ugly comics roam. And hey, April's been a big month. It was a 3 pay period month, and I had one paycheck that was free and clear, so we decided to strategically spend it a little bit and blow it all on comics. And so today we're going to kind of bring you the first salvo of this mad purchasing. And so we'll start out with a few more dollar pickups first. These I got at the half price bookstore for $1 a piece, starting with another Boris Karloff Tale of Mystery. That's a gold key, and then also I got one that Whitman reprint for Thrillers. Yay! Okay. And then also picked up a good chunk of the Omega Men, starting with number 1. And number 2. Oops. I had hoped to find 3, but no such luck, so we skipped the 4. And number 6. And number 7. Or was it number 5 with Lobo? I can't remember. I'm going to have to look that up. 7. And number 8. Number 9. And number 10. Come on. Oh, this is going to end in fire. Okay, continuing with the Omega Men. Let's see, we'll go to number 12. Yeah, they're all on the floor. That's all right. 12. 15. 17. Jump to 21. 26. 27. And finally, number 31. And I think between these buys and the used game store here in town, there was a bunch of these in there too for, I think, $1. So should be able to probably complete that run. And speaking of the game store, I also rated that and scored some dollar buys there too, which I was pretty happy with. Starting with Rocketeer Adventures number 3. Rocketeer Adventures number 4. Love that cover. Rocketeer Adventures Volume 2, number 1. Rocketeer Adventures Magazine, Volume 2, number 2. Space. And Volume 2, number 3. And the official Rocketeer movie adaptation. Okay, continuing on with the dollar finds. Picked up a Doom Patrol number 1. Now, I had read these, but I read them in the trades, and I failed to realize that there was a Metalman second feature by Giffen and the boys, and so it's like, oh my god, so I grabbed these up, as many as I could, so I got 1, 2, 3, and number 4. And I need to track the rest of those down because those Metalman stories are an absolute scream. Okay. So shoring up this run a little bit. New Teen Titans number 12. New Teen Titans 32. The New Teen Titans 33. Okay, again, got all these pickups for $1. Try to keep that straight. Quit bumping the camera. Okay. And also lurking for $1 a piece, I picked these up. Hawk and Dove, number 1. Some early Liefeld stuff. And what's kind of amazing when you read this book, he's actually drawing feet in it. And I know that dude had trouble with feet later in his career. Number 3. And number 5. That was the miniseries. And then this also, I guess, spun off into a regular series, because here's the first issue of that. I snagged that too, and got a pleasant surprise because on the inside front splash page, it was autographed by the Kessels, who wrote and inked it. I think it was the husband and wife team. So I thought that was neat. And also snagged a few more Firestorms. Starting with number 23. That's the first appearance of Felicity Smoak, so there you go. 25. 26. And then an Adventure Comics 490. A Dial H for Hero Adventure, because I find those to be a lot of fun. Okay, so that's it for the dollar pickups. And at the beginning of April, one of our local comic shops in Lincoln, try to learn to talk, had an April Fool's sale. And basically it was half off all their back issues. And unfortunately, it was a 3-pay period month last month, but the extra pay didn't come until after the sale was over. But I did the best I could and picked up a few things. Picked up Avengers number 132. And also picked up Avengers Annual number 6. The Nuclo, the Living Laser. And Avengers Annual number 8. That was pretty good yarn. The Wasp gets possessed by Dr. Spectrum Stone, or Power Stone, and that was pretty cool. And also, once again, working on shoring up my Marvel Star Wars run, the original, 45. Number 46. The Dreadnought Devourer. It's a living nightmare stalking the universe. Number 47. Trouble again there. Droid World. Number 73. And number 79. Oops. Stop hitting the camera. What are you doing? Be professional. Okay. Also, I took the opportunity and finished up my run on the Champions. So I picked up a number 2. A number 7. A number 8. A number 10. And a number 13. And with that completes my Champions run. Now, I really like that series. I like the grouping of characters there. I thought the stories were pretty good, but in the beginning, the first few issues, the art is kind of appalling and kind of derailed the momentum, any kind of momentum that series could have had, which is too bad because I wish that team could have stuck together a little longer. Okay, and since I saved so much money buying everything half price there, I actually went to the glass case and splurged a little bit and picked up a few older books. Picked up The Amazing Spider-Man, number 119. He's fighting the Hulk. Beautiful cover there. And then also, speaking of the Hulk, The Incredible Hulk, number 104. Okay, so that was it for the April Fool's sale. The rest here, again, just basically shoring up a few runs. These are all mostly eBay wins. Starting with Monsters on the Prowl. Oh, stuck together. Monsters on the Prowl, number 9. Monsters on the Prowl, number 10. They brought Rock to life. I'm sure he's regretting it now. And 13. Trag, who stalks the subway. Oh no! Oh, and look at his back. Zemnu! Zemnu is back to once more create some havoc. And, let's see, number 15. That was number 14. This is number 15. The Thing Called It, who looks suspiciously like the Glop. And, let's see. Number 16. Looks like we got a King Call Adventure. And then number 20. Oog! Oog lives again. And finally, number 21. Martian Stalks the City. And happy to announce once again, that completes my run of Monsters on the Prowl, and that makes me very happy. Yay! Okay. And speaking of completing runs, I've been kind of wanting to do this for a while, and I decided you better get it done now, since the wild rumor is that these guys are going to be joining the MCU pretty quickly, and so fair warning, if you're like me and you need a few issues to finish this up, do it now, because the prices have gone through the roof. So, picked up an Eternals, number 3, and Eternals, number 6, and an Eternals, number 7. Oh, Celestials, how awesome is that? Look at that! That is great. And number 10. Oops. Okay. Number 11. And number 12 becomes the Unimind. And finally, issue number 13. And that completes my Eternals run, which makes me happy, and it baffles my brain, because all the other ones I had, and I swear to God, I think I picked them all up in a dollar bin probably 15 years ago. And yeah, I think I bought Eternals number 1 for $1, and now it's pretty good shape too. And again, the price has gone through the roof, and they're only going to go up if this Eternals movie comes through, because speculators, boo! So anyway, yeah, fair warning. If you need to get your Eternals books, probably want to get them now. And finally, let's see. These are a few more eBay wins. I upgraded on my Defenders number 4. I think I went from a good minus to probably a fine plus there, so that makes me happy. And then one last lot, because I love me some old DC horror. We got Unexpected, number 122, and the Phantom of the Woodstock Festival. Oh my God, learn to read. Okay, and Tales of the Unexpected, number 145. And finally, Unexpected, finally again, Unexpected 155. Look at that cover. How awesome is that? So, and that'll do it for this comic haul video. Again, this is the first salvo. I got a bunch more stuff coming in, so stay tuned. It's going to get weird, it's going to get wacky, and it's only going to get better from here. So for WB Kelso, this is 4.0 and below, reminding you to never, ever be embarrassed about what you can afford comic book wise. And until next time, we'll catch you later. See ya. Bye.